All right. Hello, Mary C. Williams friends. It is Miss Henderson or Mrs. Caldwell again. I'm back with another math lesson. We are on lesson number 6. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be talking about interpreting the remainder. So remember, when we're interpreting a remainder, that has to do with division. When you solve a division problem with a remainder, the way you interpret the remainder depends on the situation and the question. So there are different ways to solve. Well, let's see what this says. Way 1, write the remainder as a fraction. Well, we haven't really talked about that, so we're going to move on. Way 2, drop the remainder. So in this case, we don't use the remainder, so that means we ignore the remainder. So I know that it says drop, but to remind myself, I'm going to put ignore the remainder. Okay. So Callie has 60 beads. She wants to make 8 identical bracelets and use as many beads as possible on each bracelet. How many beads will be on each bracelet? Remember, she can't use that remainder. How many beads are on all the bracelets? There will be 7. All right. Way 3, add 1 to the quotient. Callie had 60 beads. She wants to put 8 beads on each container. How many containers will she need? So this one, they took, how many containers will she need? Well, she has 7 remainder 4, but you can only have how many beads in a container? 8. So you're going to round up. She will need 8 containers. So now this is add 1 or round up, okay? And then the last way is use only the remainder. So this is when we use it. We use it. We drop everything, or we drop the first part, the quotient, and we just use the remainder. Callie has 60 stickers. She wants to give an equal number of stickers to 8 friends. She will give the leftover stickers to her sister. How many stickers will Callie give to her sister? Well, she's giving the leftover. Remember, leftover is our key word here. So we drop out that 7, and it is 4. All right? So let's try this. I have an extra piece of paper over here to do my work. So we're going to go on to question number 1. There are 35 students going to the zoo. Each van can hold 6 students. How many vans are needed? Okay, so it's asking, let's highlight, how many vans are needed. Each van holds 6 students, and there are 35 students going. Okay, so that's our important information. 35 students going, each van holds 6. How many vans are needed? Well, let's go ahead and figure out what our sentence is going to be. How many vans are needed? So our sentence is going to be, there will be blank vans needed. Okay? You can say there will be blank vans needed. You can say we need blank vans, however you want to put it. All right, so how many vans are needed? Now let's think about this. Remember, there are 35 students going to the zoo. Each van can only hold 6 students. So does that mean that some of our students don't get to go? Is that fair? No, it's not. So what we need to do is we need to round up. We're going to round up in this situation. So let's solve it. Okay, so we have 35 divided by 6. I don't know why my paper's struggling. All right, so can 6 go into 3? No. Can 6 go into 35? Well, let's do it. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, that's too big, so we're going with 6 times 5, which is 30. Subtract to get 5. 6 cannot go into 5, so our remainder is 5. So our answer is 5 remainder 5, but no, it's not. We need to either ignore, round up, or use it. Remember, we said we are rounding up, so our answer is going to be 6. We need 6 fans so all kids can go. All right, let's move on to number 2. Make sure you can see this. All right, number 2. Sue has 55 inches of ribbon. She wants to cut the ribbon into 6 equal pieces. How long will each piece be? So she wants to cut the ribbon into 6 equal pieces. She has 5 inches of ribbon. How long will each piece be? So we need to figure out, are we ignoring, rounding up, or are we using it? So, how long will each piece be? She wants to cut the ribbon into 6 equal pieces. So that means each piece has an equal amount. So, can we round up? No, because we can't just round up to whatever we want because we don't have it. We only have a certain amount of ribbon. Can we use it? Well, no, because it's not saying leftover. So we're going to ignore it. So we'll put ignore it. All right, so let's get our piece of paper back out. So this was number 1. Now I'm moving on to number 2. So Sue has 55 inches of ribbon. She wants to cut into 6 equal parts. All right. 6 can go into 5. Nope, it cannot. 6 can go into 55. All right, so we knew that 6 times 5 was 30. 6 times 6 is 36. Okay. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 is 54. So I think that's where we're going to stop because if we go any higher, it's going to be too much. So 6 times 9 is 54. Subtract to get 1. So our remainder is 1. Now remember, it says how long will each piece be? Will it be 9 remainder 1? No, it's going to be each equal piece will be 9. Oh, and we didn't put our sentence, but we can say it now. Each piece will be 9 inches long because we need to ignore. All right, now it's your turn to do the other page. And you're going to send it in to me on Class Dojo. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please come back to see Lesson 7 tomorrow. Bye.